Welcome back. Toby Emmanuel is in the studio. He is the assistant sport editor of New Telegraph. Toby, good morning. Good to have you.
Great to be here. Another wonderful day.
Yeah, another wonderful day. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
With the Super Eagles
we're
now.
We're cutting straight to the chase, and yeah, of course, the Super Eagles. I mean, that's the topical issue out there right now. I mean, it's no longer news really. 24-man list released for the World Cup qualifier against Algeria and the friendly against Argentina. Before I come to you on on your take on the list, let's just run through the invitees for that match against Algeria. The goalkeepers invited Nat'l, and Ike Chukwuezenwa, as well as Francis Uzoho.
That's a new guy.
So that's the options for the goalkeepers.
No, not really too surprising. The only one is the Francis Uzoho, who is a good youngster coming to also trying to gain confidence into the team. Daniel Akpeyi, we know what he can do. Ikechukwu, we know what he can do. Francis is a good thing, but I believe we should not rush the young goalkeeper.
I know you have a lot to say about that, so we'll come back to you shortly. Let's move on quickly to the defenders. William Troost Ekong, Abdullahi Shehu, Tyrone Eboyi, Leon Balogun is on the list despite his injury. Uche Agbo, Chidozie Awazim, as well as Olaoluwa Aino. And the midfielders, Cecilia, Mikel Obi, Ogenyo Nazi, Wilfred Ndidi, Ogenekaro Etebo, John Ogu, Mikel Agu, and Chidebere Nwakali, who is a first-time call-up as well. So on the forwards.
Okay, we'll take a look at the forwards. We have Ahmed Musa, just all the regulars there. Kelechi Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Alessi Wobi, Odiongalo, Henry Onyekuru, and Anthony Nwankeme. But the thing is, Henry Onyekuru, if he is on standby, right? Anthony Nwankeme also is part of the squad. These guys have been called before, but they have not had the opportunity to really play.
Stand
by. Where you have Kenneth Omeru, Al Hassan Ibrahim, of course, Brian Ido, Russia. The girl plays in Russia. Okay.
Yeah, so we were saying earlier,
three call-ups, right?
Toby, 3 new call-ups. I will just take those names one by one, and you just let us know your opinion on that. We'll start first of all with Francis Uzoho, who plays. He was a youngster, and you're saying they shouldn't rush him. I mean, 19 is still quite young in football, but the coach obviously has seen something in him, and that's why he wants to have a closer look. Bringing him to come. That's fantastic
goalkeeper. We've seen him kept 2 matches in the
La Liga. Okay.
He's also in the reserve team, playing regularly.
He's majorly a reserve goalkeeper.
Okay. So when they had goalkeeper crisis, he was called up and he did very well. Right. Kept clean sheets against top teams. And the second match he lost against Girona 2-1. It's not bad for him at all because he was deputy to Alan Paso when they went to the Under-17 World Cup. He didn't get to play any of those matches.
Alan Paso was awesome.
It's good for you to have a good backup. He went through the Aspire Academy, and today he's playing for a top club like Deportivo La Corona, who also give youngsters the opportunity. They have history with African players also. Goalkeeper
as well.
In the past, a lot of African players have gone through there. So, but the good thing is that we are also giving opportunity to come to the Super Eagles. Understand, it's a long-term project, and it's good now that he's coming to the team. But Nigerians, we should not rush him. Don't expect, because in Nigeria, when Bartolomeo Ogbeche came, he did all those his back fleet and wonder. After then, everybody put so much money. Same thing with Okpabumi. Those youngsters, in our system, we don't have opportunity to give them the time and opportunity to flow. You see what the biggest challenge the English team had in the past was rushing those youngsters after they've shined. But you know, one of them will not grow along the line. Like Rooney came, like Rashford came. So, but now they have a system where the under 16, 17, 18, 19, and you see that's why they are dominant in this thing. So if it's good now that Uzoho is being brought to the Super Eagles, but we do not expect much from him. If he goes to the World Cup, like Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo de Lima went to the World Cup. He didn't play 94. But by the time he came, in 4 years' time, he became the superstar.
Absolutely. Okay. So, no issues at all with the invitation of Francis Uzoho. Another first-time call-up is former under-17, former youth international, Chidebere Nwakali. And, that's his profile right there. Plays in Norway, and is a DM, defensive midfielder. Another youngster, 20. Tell us about this guy. We haven't heard much about him since his exploit on the 17 level?
One of the biggest challenge we have in Nigeria is when a team go to a tournament and they don't do well, the entire team is being discarded. It happened in the 80s during the youth teams then. Now, we had this team that went to the Under-20 World Cup. These were the set of Kelechi Iheanacho that played and they won. They were the engine room.
Well, they went on the 20.
They now went on the 20. They didn't excel. So the entire team, but we have great players. Eze, the youngster playing for Porto, we have a lot of players in that team. Even the captain Mohamed was brought into the team. Chidebere Wankali has been consistent, playing good football. We have all those other players also scattered around. But it's time, apart from Kelechi Iheanacho, Isaac Success, and Alan Pasu, indeed, he was also in the team. The later went to the Under-20 and few others. Every other players have been discarded. But it's good that some of these players have been given opportunity to also showcase what they can do.
Were they really discarded or they're not really performing?
No, they were. Most of them play. They don't play for super clubs like that because they are integrating. Because when Iheanacho was also going to Manchester, a lot of people were like saying,
go to Porto.
The other guy went to Porto. Eze went to Porto. Other players went to Man City. Even Wankali was in Man City.
Yes. Still a loading, yeah.
So he couldn't get regular play. But now he has gone to the Scandinavian where he's playing regular football, and it's good for the development of the team. Most of the players did well. After they left the tournament, they went to various clubs. But because we have the history of not. Once a team does not do well, does not perform, we just discard them.
I don't think, I'm not comfortable with that discard you're using. I'm thinking if you could get like 4 who are still with the national team, that's not discard.
Another issue, let me say, another issue
another word. Maybe because they're not really performing well. So
not performing well, not even performing well. Another issue is the position they are coming to.
Okay.
When we have super regulars, and we have fantastic players who are better than them. But most coaches don't have Ozor is like an understudy. But when the chips are down, like when we had the issue, when we didn't have Akpeyi, we didn't have Ikeme, Yama was not in the team. So, and we didn't have any choice than to use Ezenwa. So those are the issues we